8.4. So when I'm looking at this, we're going to talk about angles of elevation of angles of depression. Now, whenever we talk about elevation depression, there's always like a straight line. So right now, wherever you are, if you're just sitting up straight, you're looking straight someplace. Okay, just look straight ahead. That's your horizontal line. Now, if you look up right now, if you're looking straight and then you look up, that's an angle of elevation because you're moving it up. If you are looking straight and now look down, that right there is an angle of depression. Okay, so you're looking down. Now we're going to get into word problems where you're going to have to draw out a right triangle based on the information that's given to you. But wherever you do, you should always start with a horizontal line because a horizontal line will be able to help you draw in your right triangle. So first, describe each one of these. So like this right here has a horizontal line here. So if this point, if I was looking this way, is angle 1 looking up or down? So I would be looking down. So this would be an angle of depression. So same thing here. I'm looking straight here, and if I look at angle 2, that would be an angle of elevation. I want you to pause the video and do 3 and 4 right now. So angle 3 should be angle of depression, and angle 4 should be angle of elevation. So now we're going to actually use the information to draw a picture. So it says, you sight a rock climber on a cliff. So you're standing here. So again, drawing your picture, and you sight a rock climber. Typically, you look straight ahead, and then you looked up and you saw a rock climber. Elevation, I'm looking up. So this is the angle right here. That's angle 32 degrees. Your eye level is 6 feet above the ground. So again, drawing this picture, this right here is 6 feet. That's what it's telling me. That right there is 6 feet above the ground, and you are 1,000 feet from the base of the cliff. So right here's the cliff. Here's my cliff. It's gonna be rocky. See, rocky. So this length right here is 1,000 feet because from the cliff. What is the approximate height that the rock climber is at? So it's asking for what's the height. Height is up and down. So now I have to go back to toa. So I'm looking for my opposite, and I have my adjacent. So if you think, is that ka, or toa? That's going to be toa. So now this is going to be tan of my angle. So tan of my angle is equal to my opposite over my adjacent. And I have to get rid of that division. So the opposite of dividing something would be multiplying by something. So I have 1,000 times tan of 32. It would be equal to x. And because my x is all by itself, then now I can plug that into my calculator. And I'm going to get, when it says approximate, you can round to the nearest whole number. So in this case, my nearest whole number is 625 feet. But if that was my answer, that would be incorrect. Because looking at this also, I did not incorporate, that right triangle does not incorporate this section. But I did write in what that section is equal to. So now I have to add 6 feet to that because that's how high off the ground my eyes are. So 625 plus 6 would be 631 feet. So that rock climber is 631 feet up in the air. So next one. First, I have to draw a picture. To approach the runway, the pilot must begin to descend. Descend means looking down. So again, if you're thinking about this, here's the plane flying, and now you're looking down. Notice how that changes what the triangle looks like. So this angle right here is 3 degrees because you're descending. You're starting to angle yourself down. So this is looking straight, this is looking down. Making sure that you have the appropriate right triangle. So now this is my right triangle. Height is always going to give you 90 degrees. It says from a height of 2,700. Once I have this, height is up and down. So this length right here would be 2,700. To the nearest foot, how far away from the runway is the airplane? So this is the distance from the airplane right now. So if I were to draw an airplane, I'm not going to even try, to the airport. It's asking for the distance. If it asks for horizontal distance, this is horizontal distance, but it's not asking that. So now I'm going to look at, here's my angle, I have my opposite, and I'm looking for my hypotenuse. So in this case, this is so. So S is going to be giving my sine of my angle is equal to my opposite over my hypotenuse. I want you to pause the video and finish solving that problem. So you should multiply the x over, and then you're going to divide by the sine of 3. So if I plug that into my calculator, it tells me to the nearest foot, because this is in feet, this is also in feet. So to the nearest foot, 5. This would round this up to 90, feet. So that plane is 51,590 feet away from the airport. And that's all we got. We will be practicing how to draw these pictures because we already are so amazing at SOHCAHTOA stuff. It's about drawing the pictures in this section correctly. Have a great, have a grand, have a wonderful day.